KB さんです。Now, please welcome our next presenter, Mr. KB. Mr. KB, the floor is yours.
Hello, thank you very much for this opportunity, and thank you very much for organizers. And today's title is How Hedge Funds Are Rebuilding Web3. Yeah. So yeah, my name is KB, but my name is a typical Japanese Daisuke Kobayashi. Of course, I'm a native Japanese, and I work for Exin. It's a DeFi project. DeFi it's like a asset management platform and chief strategy officer, and also the advisor of the BitTrader. It's a crypto exchange in Japan. Okay, and my expertise is algo trading and hedge funds, something, and so, yeah, that's why today's session very much. Thank you very much. Today, I'll talk about 4 parts. Yeah, part 1 is a transformation of fund structure. And part 2 is the liquidity itself, very important. And part 3 is technological foundation and infrastructure. So I will mention chain, EVM chain, Ethereum and BNB chain. And part 4 is investor value and social impact. Okay, part 1. Transformation of fund structures. So this part is what part? And the fundamental structure of asset management is being redesigned. So imagine, now the traditional finance, there are some limitations. Limited operating hours and intermediary fees and lack of transparency. So yeah, you can imagine a bank. And also Web3 innovations. I know there are some issues in Web3, but in the future, yeah, it will be better, of course. And yeah, every time we can trade, and programming is okay, and full transparency, and global liquidity. Yeah, so that's a borderless world. So evolution of tokenized funds and institutional investor entry. Now, crypto ETFs. This is quite advanced technology. I mean, not technology. I mean the first step. So Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum ETFs. That's nice. And also digital bonds is there. So that means digital, I mean the real world assets, there are a lot of tokenized financial products, and institutional motivation is, yeah, like this. And now the title is hedge fund based, but I think not only just hedge fund. Yeah, it's also family office and prop trading and high net worth individuals. So from the investor side or the service provider side, you need to think about the new technology like blockchain. Okay, real world assets, its process is challenging. Yeah, so legal structure. So yeah, accurate valuation of assets such as real estate, commodities, and bonds. So now the gradually the RWA world is increasing, and the tokenization execution. And now the liquidity is very important. From asset management side, yeah, it's, for example, the allocation. So liquidity is very important, and the real world assets, and yeah, key challenge is 3 points: regulatory complexity and price discovery mechanism, custody issues. I think the price discovery mechanism is the most important thing. Okay, so this is a brief roadmap building tokenized hedge funds. And the fund design phase, program investment strategy, fee structure, and liquidity conditions into smart contracts to establish automatically executable operational rules. And also, the asset class is important, RWA token integrations. And so the traditional finance, of course, there are online based, but more automation. So that means automated operation implementation. So, yeah. Okay, part 2, the operational methods and liquidity strategy. This is how the page. Yeah, liquidity is very important. So I think now that only the decentralized finance is not enough. There are a lot of arbitrary opportunities, but this is it's very welcome because the arbitrage opportunities will increase the liquidity itself. And also liquidity pools is more important, but still difficult to understand for the general people. And also the market maker is there. So liquidity is more important. Yeah. And the DEX is not enough so far, and I think CX and the DEX is the key for the finance in the future. CX and DEX, division of loads and integration models. I believe this is the future model for DeFi adoption. So non-custody wallet is quite difficult to use. So number one is hybrid access model. So CX and DEX, I think they can connect each other. For example, CX as a primary gateway, and leveraging existing user base. I mean, the central exchange is more, easier to open the account. So that means, so this is the word, CEDEFI, C-E-D-E-F-I. Yeah. And also that means the background, the central exchange can use the decentralized finance and blockchain technology. And also, second is MPC wallet, independent model. Yeah, no, so non-custody wallet is still difficult, but MPC service, if we can use the service, that is much better. Okay, part 3. Yeah, technical foundation and infrastructure. So yeah, so blockchain based, there are a lot of things for using. It's very easy. For example, automated dividend distribution. So dividend is from a traditional finance, very, very not difficult. It's operation cost is very high, but the blockchain based, it's automation, and also fee management and the risk management is very easy if you can develop your own system, and your own system is also it's better than the Web2. Okay. Yeah, and infrastructure layer built by Ethereum and BNB chain. Yeah, so Ethereum and BNB chain. Yeah, I think there are two top chains for finance. Yeah, I think there are some difference, and this is a comparison table, but yeah, and you can pick up which chain is the best, or of course another chain is if you like. Okay. Yeah, asset management model. And the fourth part is very important: security and operational efficiency and cost optimization and regulatory compliance. So yeah, the previous page, I mentioned BNB chain and Ethereum chain, but I think that the multi-chain is still risky, yeah, because not only regulatory compliance, it's a hacking risk, like, yeah, so that means elimination of the breach risks. And if you pick up single chain, so it's very simple. And also the audit and the compliance is also easy to understand. And the liquidity, LP, liquidity pool is also you can focus on the LP. Okay, this is the last part. Investor value and social impact. How institutional investors use Web3. Yeah, institutional investors, they are very interested in this new world. Yeah, one has transparency, and they're all blockchain based, and market access is fine. And for example, a traditional hedge fund, there are a lock-up period like 1 year or 2 years. But of course, if we provide asset management service, we don't need the lock-up period. Okay, so this is a DApps, decentralized application, democratizing asset access. Now the current situation is institution-centric. Yeah, still institution-centric. And transition, partial opening. And current situation, there are some tokenized asset, and also in the future, full democratization. I believe the tokenized asset and decentralized finance will come. I'm not sure that when, maybe 1 year later, not 1 year later, yeah, 3 years later or 4 years later. But I believe, yeah, this new technology. Okay. Okay, the summary is here. Web3 leading next generation finance. And what part is the tokenized and traditional assets? And now, so yeah, we are watching that real world asset, and now a lot of the tokenized financial products. And how is, I think DeFi itself is still difficult. But yeah, there are some central exchange, and not only the crypto exchange, so security companies, so they are regulated. I think the partnership or relationship is working, so the central exchange DEX integration is a key for success. Yeah, and why is yes, social development and investor value, and I mean the investor impact is fine, and also the chain is also the important. Yeah, so you see the multi-chain or single chain, it's up to you. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. That's all.